These weather conditions in the Northeast are affecting Capitol Hill business as well. House Republican leaders have decided to delay this week's scheduled vote on a controversial border security bill, citing this snowstorm. Conservative critics of the legislation are saying the snowstorm only gives leaders a convenient excuse and that lack of support is the real problem. It looks like a real blizzard, however, nonetheless. The measure, sponsored by House Homeland Security Chairman Congressman Mike McCall, would require the Homeland Security Department to have operational control of our southwestern border within 5 years. Many conservatives argue that gutting the president's amnesty fiat should be their first priority, and they say the McCall bill does little to achieve that. There are reports tonight that a high-level Al-Qaeda operative freed from a federal prison by the Obama administration 2 weeks ago was originally part of a proposed prisoner transfer with Qatar, a potential quid pro quo that has Republicans calling for another investigation into this president's handling of terrorists. Fox News Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge with our report.
The same year this video was shot, Ali Al-Mari admitted to a federal judge that he was an Al-Qaeda sleeper agent who was sent to the U.S. by the architect of 9/11, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, for a second wave of attacks.
Madam Speaker.
On the eve of the president's State of the Union address, prison records show Al-Mari was quietly released from Colorado's Supermax prison ahead of schedule and flown to Qatar, where he's a citizen. The allegation is that the Gulf nation offered to swap Al-Mari for an American couple, Matt and Grace Wang, whom Qatar accused of neglect in the death of their adopted daughter, a charge they deny. Former diplomat Rick Grinnell, a Fox News contributor, worked behind the scenes to secure the couple's release.
U.S. Ambassador at the time, Susan Ziadi, was in her office talking to some Qataris when the Qataris floated the idea of a prisoner swap, specifically mentioning Al-Mari.
Republican Congressman Duncan Hunter's office backed up the account, telling Fox that Qatar approached the U.S. government in late October, specifically about Al-Mari and a quid pro quo for the Wangs. In a letter to Mr. Obama, Hunter demanded clarity on who at the highest level specifically approved Al-Mari's release. The chairman of the House Armed Services Committee says they're looking at Al-Mari's case and a damaging pattern of behavior by the administration that began with last year's swap of the Taliban 5 at Guantanamo Bay for Sergeant Bo Bergdahl.
What we know is the administration violated the law in trading Bergdahl for 5 detainees in Guantanamo. They didn't tell us or give us the notifications they were supposed to, so we are somewhat skeptical and cautious about taking what they tell us on face value.
Asked if it was a coincidence the Wangs were released in December and Al-Mari a month later, the State Department spokeswoman chose her words carefully.
I'm just not going to speak to what Qatari officials did or didn't do, but I can assure you that wasn't part of the discussion.
A Justice Department spokesman characterized Al-Mari's transfer as routine, requiring no special sign-off, adding the Al-Qaeda sleeper agent got credit for good behavior in prison. There was no immediate comment tonight from the Qatar embassy here in Washington. Lou?
Good conduct. Good conduct credit for
quite frankly, at the Supermax, but apparently you can.
Amazing. We always learn much from you, Catherine. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome.
Catherine Herridge. Much more on the president's response to radical Islamist terrorists. We'll be taking that up with former Pentagon official K.T. McFarland coming right up. And we're coming right back. Stay with us. President Obama is certainly not going down in history as the great negotiator. Just witness what's happened in Cuba. Up next, former U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, Bill Richardson, on Cuba, Iran, and everyone else having their way.